I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxon.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome everyone. It is the Laver Cup 2022. Team Europe versus Team World. We've got the big four on the Team Europe, which is ridiculous in itself, really. Federer, Rafa, Novak, and Andy Murray as well, followed by Casper RUUD, of course, and Stefanos Tsitsipas. This is the opening match of this year's Laver Cup. Casper RUUD taking on Jack Sock of Team World. Casper RUUD is serving. We have a backhand slice here from Sock. Cross-court goes RUUD. Forehand now from Jack Sock. The backhand slice again from RUUD. And it's into the net from Sock. And 40 love here very, very quickly for Casper RUUD. This is a good start for Team Europe. There's 4 matches today, 3 singles, and then the doubles later on tonight, which will, of course, feature Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal for Federer's last ever professional tennis match. Casper RUUD at 40 love. That's a good first serve from RUUD. Follows it up with a forehand into the open court, and it is a game to love for Casper RUUD to get this year's Laver Cup underway. 1 love.
On the court, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
So Jack Sock to serve. Hey, Ronan, Lexi, and Sean in the comments. There's a bit of a last minute setup for the stream, so hopefully we will get more of you coming in within the next few minutes or so. But Jack Sock to serve to get Team World up and running. Good serve down the tee. Gets the return in play. Just lands on the baseline from RUUD. Now the cross court from RUUD. Backhand from Jack Sock. Forehand from RUUD. Backhand cross court goes Sock. Backhand as well from RUUD. It's a short ball. RUUD now takes it down the line. The forehand from Jack Sock is going to go long. Love 15. So 5 out of 5 points so far for RUUD in this match. Thanks very much, Lexi. Yes, please, everyone hit the like button if you are watching along, and please subscribe to the channel as well. It's been a little bit difficult to try and find some streams for this, actually, the Laver Cup, but I have managed to find one, so we are in luck. And yeah, I like it as well. I thought I'd put this one on for the Laver Cup, seeing as we got, the black court and all that. And Jack Sock with the volley at the net, dumps it into the net, and still is yet to win a point for Team World. Love 30 on the serve of Sock. I'm a big fan of the black court, actually. I think it looks really cool. And of course, we've got the teams on the side giving the coaching, and you got the likes of the big four in your coaching corner. It's going to be good, isn't it? And Jack Sock gets his first point on the board as the forehand into the net there from RUUD. 15-30. Just to remind you all of the participants for each team. So I mentioned we've got the big four for Team Europe, plus Casper RUUD and Stefanos Tsitsipas. Team World consists of Francis Tiafoe, Taylor Fritz, Alex de Minaur, Jack Sock, of course, Diego Schwartzman, Tommy Paul, and Felix Auger-Aliassime. And we have got also, I forgot to mention, Matteo Berrettini is in for Team Europe as well. He's taken the alternate spot, but he's going to play the singles instead of Roger Federer. So I think we do also have Cam Norrie as an alternate for Team Europe. Second serve here for Jack Sock. RUUD takes the backhand. Jack Sock comes in for the serve and volley, but RUUD manages to pass him with the backhand. And it's 2 break points here for Casper RUUD. Sock changing things up a bit there with the serve and volley, but RUUD found the space. So 2 break points, 15-40. Can he convert one of these? These two have never played before, actually, on the ATP Tour, so we don't have a head-to-head for these guys. Jack Sock facing 2 break points, second serve as well, as that one goes into the net. Second serve, Sock, backhand return from RUUD. Oh, it's just wide. Saves the first break point. That was a chance, really, on the second serve for RUUD, but 30-40. We have also got some ATP and WTA tournaments going on at the same time as this. We've got the semi-final set in Seoul, and I think they are just about set in Tokyo. The last match of the day is on. It is Qin Wen-jung and Claire Liu. Jung serving for the match there, so it's looking like we've got our semi-final set for both women's tournaments. Jack Sock with the forehand cross-court, the slice up from RUUD. Back into the corner goes Sock. Looping backhand from RUUD, and yes, it has. Oh, it's been corrected by the umpire. So it was called wide by the line judge. The umpire has corrected it. It was right under the nose of the umpire. But let's see what Hawkeyes have to say about this. It is the ball of Jack Sock that is being challenged. Oh, it was out. That's a bad overrule from the umpire. That is a bad overrule, and it is the break of serve for Casper RUUD. He leads now by 2-0 in this opening match of the Laver Cup. It always baffles me a little bit when you get an incorrect overrule, because surely, the umpire is only supposed to overrule when they're, certain that the call was wrong. Otherwise, you leave it up to the line judges, and that one was a good call by the line judge. So it is the break of serve for Casper RUUD. And it's a great 1-2 from RUUD, 15-love. Well, it is all Team Europe at the moment. Team Europe have won all 4 previous editions of the Laver Cup, 4-0. Now, you would feel, because of the big 4 being on the team here, that it'd probably be heavily in the favour of Team Europe again. But I don't know. I think Team World may have a chance. I'm still going for Team Europe. But, I'm definitely going for RUUD in this one anyway. I think, that 4-1 goes into the net from RUUD, 15-all. Yeah, maybe he wanted to help out Sock a little bit. But yeah, it has always been very much in the favour of Team Europe. But I think, was it last year that it was something like 14-1 points in favour of Team Europe by the end of it? Casper RUUD, 15-all. It's a great serve. Oh, he's missed the +1. He went for it, and it just clipped the top of the net, and as such, went wide. So 15-30. Maybe a chance here for Jack Sock. I mean, that would have been a clean winner if it hadn't just clipped the top of the net cord there. Jack Sock was going the other way. Good first serve from RUUD. And then the forehand again from Casper RUUD, 30-all. Hey, said Dan. Good to see you as well. I am very well. I'm very excited for this Laver Cup. Hopefully, if we can get all the streams set up, I'll be doing all 3 singles matches for you today. And then, of course, we will be having the doubles again later. Hey, MJ as well. Oh, Casper RUUD with the early break. Can he consolidate it for 3-love? Finds the first serve, the backhand return from Sock. Forehand from RUUD. Sock runs around for a forehand. RUUD goes back into the corner. Cross-court goes Sock, and that is going to be wide, and it's 40-30. Oh, I'd love it. I love that. New York in the winter is just, I love it. But it's kind of sunny here. It's not too bad. I think it's about 15 or so Celsius, that is. Here in the UK. So 40-30, point to consolidate for RUUD. Good T serve. The block return from Sock. Now the forehand from RUUD. Backhand cross court goes Sock. Backhand cross court from RUUD. Sock runs around for a forehand. RUUD goes back cross court. So does Sock. We've got a cross court rally here. And it's the error from Jack Sock. And Casper RUUD does indeed consolidate the break of serve. And he has a 3-love lead now in this opening match. Work to do for Jack Sock for Team Worlds.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is, well, Roger Federer's farewell tournament. And tonight we will be seeing the last ever professional match in the career of Roger Federer. It's going to be an emotional one. And it's probably a good thing that I'm not commentating on that one, really, because I'll probably be, quietly crying watching it. But it's going to be, I think it's quite poetic, really, that he's going to end it with his long-term rival, Rafa Nadal. The two of them on the court together. Oh, bold. Yeah, Sock. Well, it's going to be a tough one for him, I think. It's heavily in RUUD's favour. And Sock yet to get a game on the board here for Team World. Work to do. Let for the first serve. That is true. You know what? I'd completely forgotten. It was Paris, wasn't it, that he won the Paris Masters a few years back, the Masters 1000 Jack Sock. But he went on that really good run. Was it Paris? Or I may be wrong, but yes, you're right. Casper RUUD, of course, has been to 2 Grand Slam finals, but in terms of titles won, you're right. Sock actually has the bigger title than RUUD, although RUUD has more. I think 9 titles to RUUD's name. 15 love here for Jack Sock. Sock will be in the doubles again later tonight, actually playing against Federer and Nadal. He's playing alongside Francis Tiafoe, so double duty today for Jack Sock, and this is much better from Sock. 30 love. Go Hubie, yeah. Well, he's not here at the Laver Cup, but he's doing well over in Metz, isn't he, Hubert Hurkacz? Took out team yesterday in very easy fashion. Ah, thanks. It is Paris. Okay, I thought so. And Capo, this one is in London. Thanks, Jen, as well, saying that. It's London this edition. So it usually alternates between, the world or Europe. Last year was in was Chicago last year, or was it Boston? One or the other. But anyway, it's London this year. And I think Roger Federer was saying that played a part a little bit in deciding that that Laver Cup would be his last tournament, because London is a city, of course, with Wimbledon and the year-end championships. It's meant a lot to him over his career. And he said that he couldn't think of probably a better place to end the career than London. And serve was called out there. Jack Sock, think wants another look at it. He's having a chat with the umpire, but I think he's going to let it go and take a second. We get the Hawkeye live. It was indeed wide. So second serve, but he's got 40 love for his first game of the match. Jack Sock, the drop shot from Sock, and it's too good. Casper RUUD can't do anything with it, and Sock is on the board, and with a game to love, no less, as well. It is 3-1.
He's a man on the block, got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
Hey, tennis. Good to have you with us as well. So Casper RUUD has got the break lead here, 3-1. The first day of matches, all matches are just worth a single point. The points won for each match increases as we go ahead into the tournament. Casper Ruud with a 4-1 cross court. Jack Sock digs it back out, but it's just long. 15 love. So like I said, the tournament, all the matches today will be worth the single point. Then I think tomorrow they'll be worth 2, and then on the third day I think they'll all be worth 3. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this is just over the 3 days. All points worth 1 today, 2 tomorrow, 3 on Sunday. So it's tactics as well about who you put in at which slot, to earn the most points for your team. Oh, Casper Ruud there just does a tuck jump into the air there as he's made the error on the forehand. 15 all. So it is then the first team to reach 13 points out of a total possible 24 points wins the Laver Cup. So yeah, first to 13. But if points are tied at 12 apiece at the end of all the matches being played, then they will play a 5th deciding match on the final day, on the Sunday, to determine the winner. But it is the first to 13 points. And no, that's not long from Ruud. On we go. Backhand now. Oh, it's a great backhand from Casper Ruud. 30-15. So we've got the 6 players and the alternates. Although, like I said, it's a bit different for Team Europe this year because we had the 6 players, Big 4 and Ruud and Tsitsipas, but then Federer announced he's only doing the double. So we've got Berrettini also coming in for it. And the captains, we've got Bjorn Borg as the captain for Team Europe and John McEnroe, the captain for Team World. It's a little bit about how it works. The players for each match will be announced generally the evening before each day. So we don't know yet, I don't think, who will be playing tomorrow. But again, it'll be 3 singles matches followed by a doubles. And on the final day, the third day, it'll be 4 singles matches. So just the 2 doubles matches played throughout the Laver Cup. Hi, Gary. Good to see you, and thank you. Yeah, it was a good introduction, wasn't it? It was. I don't want to say understated, but it wasn't too kind of. I felt like they could have gone too much with it, especially with the players that they have, and it being Roger Federer's last tournament. But I agree with you. It wasn't over the top, and it was nice. I liked it. Typing in the dark. No bother. But it is Casper Ruud who does extend his lead now by 4 games to 1. See if I can hear some of this coaching. So we've got a close-up on Team World here. So, of course, they can talk to not just the team captains at the sit-down change of ends, but to the rest of their team as well. So we've got Taylor Fritz, Francis Tiafoe, and Alex de Minaur standing behind Jack Sock, or giving him a bit of a pep talk, along with John McEnroe. Yeah, it's very different, wasn't it, to Serena Williams? I mean, I'm sure they'll do obviously something else later tonight for Roger Federer, but yeah, it was quite crazy, wasn't it? Bringing the opponent on as well before playing the VT for Serena, and it's a little awkward, I think, at the US Open for the other player, but yeah, like I say, it was very, very tasteful and respectful, I think, the introduction here as the umpire calls time. So Ruud with a 4-1 lead. What can Jack Sock do here? This opening match worth a single point. But 4 points up for grabs today. So the first edition of the Laver Cup was back in 2017, and that was held in Prague. Europe won that 15 points to 9. Then the following year, it was Chicago. I knew it was one in Chicago. The following year was Chicago, where Europe won that by 13 points to 8. Then 2019 was in Geneva, 13 points to 11. So the closest one there, but still Europe won that. And then obviously last year, as we mentioned, it was in Boston, and that was the 14-1 rout for Team Europe. But 15 love here for Jack Sock. Hey, John. Good to see you as well. Yeah, got everybody in. You're all coming in now. All right, Jack Sock, 15 love. He's come into the net now with the drop volley. Oh, that's a lovely drop volley from Jack Sock on the backhand there. 30 love. Yeah, I do really like the visuals of the Laver Cup with, like I said, the black court, and you got the red and the blue. I'm just gutted that I can't be there in person, but then I wouldn't be able to bring this to you, so there's a positive for that. Tiafo there, just I don't know why he's on the floor. It was a decent point, but second serve here for Sock. Lost the first 6 points of the match, did Sock, but he's starting to play himself into this one now. Second serve down the tee, comes into the net for the serve and volley, but the pass from Casper RUUD is too good. 30-15. Hey, Jimmy. Hope you're all enjoying this week of tennis. Yeah, briefly mentioned earlier about the quarterfinals, but I didn't say who was in it. And yeah, Emma Raducanu. Wow, 1 point on the first serve in the entire match. That's very impressive. But yeah, Raducanu is through to the semi-finals in Seoul. It's actually her first WTA Tour semi-final since that US Open win last year. And she faces Yelena Ostapenko for a place in the final, which that should be a really good one. The other semi-final then is Tatiana Maria and Ekaterina Alexandrova. That's a 250 in Seoul. But yeah, Raducanu was very, very good today against Magdalena. 6-2, 6-2. And it's 40-15 here for Sock. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, of course, during the match, it was all Serena. But to their credit, they did give Isla the respect and the credit that she deserved after the win. Wow, that's very impressive stats. She's been looking good this week as Raducanu, and I'd fancy her chances against Ostapenko. And we've got a shank on the return to serve from Casper RUUD, and Jack Sock keeps it to just the single break. It's 4-2.
He's the man on the block, got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
The other semi-finals that I mentioned on the WTA side that have been decided, we've got Samsonova versus Zhang Shuai. Samsonova beat Muguruza pretty handily today, and Zhang Shuai came through against Matic. And then the second semi-final will be Qin Wenjung, the really, really exciting young player who just beat Claire Liu. And she will face Veronika Kudermetova, who beat Haddad Maya in the semi-finals. So Casper RUUD serving at 4-2, the backhand cross-court from Sock. Backhand cross-court again from RUUD. They find some good angles in this rally. Another forehand from RUUD. Oh, just clips the net from Sock, but it's landed in. RUUD finds the line again. Backhand now from RUUD. Forehand from Sock. Backhand cross-court goes RUUD. Backhand from Sock down the middle. The forehand from RUUD. The backhand slice from Sock. Oh, and then the forehand from RUUD is great. Sock was running to the other side, so he just puts the forehand into the open court. 15-love for Casper RUUD. Yeah, Gary, I'm with you there. Sometimes I try to not look at the scores and just watch the match, but there's something about watching a match live. It's just not the same as watching it on a replay. And yeah, I've been waking up to looking at the scores. Unfortunately, I woke up and I think she was serving for the match by the time I'd checked it. Yeah, it was pretty handily beaten as well by Samsonova. I mean, Samsonova was very good, but yeah, I'm gutted for Muguruza the way her season has panned out, and I really hope she can find that form again. But yeah, unfortunately, will not be qualifying for the WTA finals. Oh, into the net goes RUUD with the backhand, 15 all. Yeah, I mean, interesting. Well, each player has to play a singles match, right? At the Laver Cup, I believe. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to my rules actually here just to double check. But I think each player has to play a singles match, and I think that's why it was not changed the rules for Roger Federer, but they, Federer talked with everybody, the captains on, both sides and whatever, to see that if he would be able to just play the doubles, and then they said it was okay. But I think generally they all have to play a singles match. So each player competes in at least one singles match during the first 2 days, and you can't play a singles match more than twice during the 3 days. So you can play up to 2 singles matches each. And at least 4 of the 6 players on the team have to play doubles. You can't play a single doubles combination more than once unless it's during that final decider. But yeah, so I mean, technically, Jack Sock is supposed to play at least one singles game. Like I said, was changed a little bit for Federer, but you think because he's so much stronger in doubles, maybe that's why putting him, on this first day where they're only the matches are only worth a single point. You can see why. And Jack Sock will definitely be fancying his chances in that double later on. But Casper Ruud, with a solid hold of serve, puts himself now a game away from this opening set and getting Team Europe, with the first set of this Laver Cup.
On the court, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper Ruud. It's Casper Ruud.
Don't apologize for it, John. I love the stats that you come out with. It's brilliant. Honestly, keep them coming. Yeah, I remember that line as well, Gary. Yeah, I really thought she would beat me, didn't she? I think she won herself a lot of fans that day, Ayla Tomljanovic. She really did. And yeah, Muguruza in Guadalajara last year it was brilliant to watch. The atmosphere was incredible, and it is really, really disappointing that she won't be able to defend that title. But hopefully she can come back with a clean slate next season and pick things up from, like I said, with a clean slate. But we've got Jack Sock here serving to stay in this opening set. I think play has actually gotten underway in Metz as well, the ATP 250. It's the quarterfinals there as well. So Lorenzo Sonego actually has just taken the opening set against Sebastian Korda by 6-4. And Jack Sock with a lovely volley there, 15-love. So Federer he's playing, it's the second matchup in the night session. So the night session begins at 7 local time, which will be the first singles match of the night session will be Andy Murray and de Minaur. And then following that will be Roger Federer. So probably, I'd say maybe around 9 p.m. local time-ish, something like that. 30-love here for Jack Sock. Force Ruud to serve this opening set out. I didn't get to see any of that match, actually. I just noticed the score, wasn't it? There were 2 tie breaks in it to split the opening 2 sets, wasn't it? And then, let me grab my scores up for that one. Yeah, 2 tie breaks and then 6-1 in the end to Kudermetova. But the scoreline definitely made it look like it was a really good match. Geez, 2 hours and 40 minutes for the first 2 sets. That's a lot. Okay, 30-love for Sock. Back and return from Ruud. Oh, that's good from Sock, finding the lines. Oh, but he's mishit the forehand, Jack Sock. I think, will that count as a shank? I'm going to play the shank button because it was a mishit, and it is 30-15. And yes, Stanimal yesterday beating Daniil Medvedev, the top seed there. So you've got to say Hurkacz is the favourite for that title there now. But yes, Stanimal looking really good in 3 sets. And there was a bit of crowd engagement between Daniil Medvedev and the French crowd, which was doing the rounds on social media. But yeah, really good from Stan Wawrinka. Who's Stan playing today in his quarterfinal? Oh, that's great defense from Casper Ruud. But he's managed to get this one back as well. The overhead from Sock eventually is too good. But Casper Ruud was just getting every ball back in play there. But it is Sock's point, 40-15. Yes, Wawrinka is playing at Mikael Ymer of Sweden in his quarterfinal later this evening. So quarterfinals over in Metz. Sonego versus Korda, Rinderknecht versus Hurkacz, Wawrinka versus Ymer, and then Holger Rune versus Bublik to round the day's playoff over there. So point for the game here. Jack Sock, stay alive in this opening set. That's an ace for Jack Sock. It is his first ace of the match. And he seals a game to 15. And Casper RUUD now will have to serve out this opening set. 5-3. So looking for the first point for Team Europe. Casper RUUD. A matchup after this one will be Stefanos Tsitsipas and Diego Schwartzman. They've played 5 times before, 3-2 head-to-head in the favour of Tsitsipas, but they've had some cracking matches just this year, those two, so that should be a good one as well. But now we've got Casper RUUD serving for this opening set at 5-3. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And just waiting for something here, Casper RUUD. I'm not sure what that was about, but we're all good to go. Second serve, the forehand return from Sock down the middle of the court. The forehand from RUUD runs around a forehand as Sock. Cross-court goes RUUD, and he's pushed it wide. Love 15. Maybe some pressure trying to serve this opening set out. I think you might be right, actually. I'd actually forgotten about that, but I think it is. Let me double check if I get my rules out here. As we just see if Casper RUUD can serve this. And now, oh, that's good from Casper RUUD. Now the volley at the net. Jack Sock is there. Casper RUUD with a second volley. Oh, Sock gets there. Oh, it's too good from Jack Sock. Goodness me. Jack Sock, take a bow for that one. Love 30. Oh, the crowd loving this now. Right, let's see if, right. Yes, here we go. So, both singles and doubles are best of 3 sets without scoring. And in the event that they split set, the third set is a 10-point match tiebreaker. So you are correct. Yeah, it's a 10-point tiebreak to decide if it goes to a third set. Team World, they're just going mad after that point. Francis Tiafoe's reactions are just brilliant. But it's love 30 on the serve of RUUD. Oh, and he's done it again, Jack Sock. And he's got 3 breakback points here, Sock. Sorry. Alex Geminor with a point there and a smile at Sock because, well, he's played a heck of a game here. Can he convert one of these 3 break points and get us back on serve in this opening set? Love 40. Oh, into the net goes the return. Saves the first break point. 15-40. Yes, I think playing these smaller tournaments is exactly what she needs to get her ranking back up, right? And if she can win this tournament, I think I can't remember what ranking she'd jump back up to, but you know it'd be a very good start for Raducanu. I think it's exactly what she needs, really. Jack Sock. Oh, he's done it again. He's passed Casper RUUD at the net, and Jack Sock has broken back. Well, broken to 15, serving for the set, and we're back on serve.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
Didn't see that coming, to be honest. I thought Casper RUUD would have no troubles trying to serve this opening set out, but he's still a game away. Sock will be serving to stay in it for a second time. Let's see what Rafa's got to say. So we've got Rafa Nadal and Stefanos Tsitsipas in the corner of RUUD alongside Bjorn Borg and Thomas Enqvist. What's Rafa saying here? Oh, just Rafa was about to say something there to RUUD. He was saying maybe a few, and then they cut away from it. But that was a heck of a game. Some really good rallies, actually, and in the favour of Jack Sock. Some great net play. Well, we know he's great at the doubles, so that showed. Yeah, no, it's going to outspirit Tiafoe this weekend. He's great, and he's such a character, Tiafoe. And in a tournament like this, he just thrives off the atmosphere, and he's hilarious. Here he is now again. He's brilliant. Oh, sorry, John. What comment have I missed? Yeah, I'll check that out. Don't worry. Thank you for sending it on, and I'll check that out as soon as this match is over. Hey, Kathy. Good morning. Good afternoon, even good morning. Oh, apologies, you didn't get a notification. It was a slightly last-minute setup stream, but well, you're here now, and well, we've got Sock. We had RUUD serving for the opening set, was broken back. So second serve here for Sock. Forehand return RUUD. He's overdone that forehand. Jack Sock, love 15. He's done the hard work to break back, but stating the obvious, has to hold serve now. Looking for the first set of this Laver Cup, this opening match of the tournament, worth the single point. All the matches today, first to 13 point matches tomorrow, all worth 2 points. Matches on Sunday worth 3. Jack Sock's at the net, but RUUD passes him. RUUD giving Jack Sock a taste of his home medicine there with the passing shot, and it's love 30. And now RUUD is 2 points away from the set. Isn't he? Tiafo is so pumped. I love it. I just love it. It's brilliant. Oh, got a Casper fan in. Yeah, I'm a fan of Casper. I've picked him to take this match. Not surprisingly. Well, if you can imagine, with all the players on Team Europe, Casper RUUD is actually the highest ranked of them all, which is mad, given you've got the likes of Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, and Murray. But he's 2 points from the opening set, and now he's just a point away from the opening set. Jack Sock has sent a forehand into the net, and RUUD has got 3 break points. And they are 3 set points. Love 40. Remember, if this does go to a third set, it is decided on a 10-point tiebreak. They don't play in a whole set in that third, as tennis reminded us. It's a 10-point tiebreak. So, Jack Sock facing 3 break points. 3 set points for RUUD. Doesn't get a first serve either as well. He was coming in for the serve and volley there, Sock. Second serve, backhand return. He's at the net, Sock. Oh, into the net goes the return from RUUD. Set point number 1 saved, 15-40. Tiafo just... Tiafo again, he's laughing his head off about something there. Still 2 set points for RUUD. Can Jack Sock find a first serve here? Nope, into the net it goes. Oh, if we can get to 50 likes by the end of this first set, maybe not if it just goes to 1 point. Second serve, backhand return from RUUD. Forehand from Sock, backhand cross-court goes RUUD. The forehand on the line for Sock. RUUD digs the forehand out. Short ball, cross-court goes Sock. Sliced forehand from RUUD. Forehand cross-court from Sock. Backhand slice now from RUUD. That's going to be wide. And he saved another set point. 30-40. Still 1 more to go for Casper RUUD. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Hey, Alex. Yeah, can't wait. Hopefully should be covering all the singles matches here today. And Ben and JG will be doing Federer and Nadal and Sock Tiafo a little bit later. The doubles tonight. So, set point number 3 for Casper RUUD. Surely, can he convert one of these? Oh, it's a great serve from Jack Sock. From love 40 down. He's got it back to deuce. Out of trouble. Yeah. So, they're definitely more pumped, Team World than Team Europe. But I think maybe that's just their style, right? Yeah, like you say, Team Europe all business and Team World just having fun. So, still not out of the woods yet, Sock. Into the net goes the first serve. Second serve on deuce. Oh, it's a double fault from Sock. That's his second double fault of the match, and it gives RUUD a 4th set point. Surely he's got to convert one of these, Casper RUUD. Sorry, I said second double fault there. I meant to say first. Sorry, Jack Sock. I was looking at the ace count instead of the double fault. That's his first of the match. I do apologize, Team World. Oh, great serve. RUUD gets the return, and into the net goes Sock. And it is the opening set. Goes the way of Team Europe. Casper RUUD secures it by 6-4. Eventually gets over the line after serving for it himself. He broke Sock to take it 6-4, and it is Team Europe now who are set away from the first point of this Laver Cup.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Yeah, this is a good point, Ronan. You know, Team Europe can't be too pumped when we know what's going to happen tonight. But I think it's generally just the style and the nature of the players. I think when you got Tiafo on your team, you can't help but follow suit. Really, he's great. Like you said, he said before, he thrives off these kind of crowds in the show courts. He loves it. Now, Alex, I mentioned it. I think, the rules generally are that every player on the team has to play at least one singles match. Now, I know that they've changed the rule a little bit for Federer this year, so you would have imagined maybe they'd be able to do it as well for World. But the general rule is you have to play at least one singles match. So they're probably putting Sock in today because the points for each match today are just worth a single point. So that's probably where they were coming from. But yeah, like we said, we've got Berrettini who stepped in as an alternate, I suppose, for Federer in the singles. But yes, they all have to play one singles match at least. They can't play more than 2 singles matches, but they have to play one. Well, more than 2 over the first 2 days anyway. So Casper RUUD serving to get the second set underway. Remember, if it does go to a third, it is just a 10-point tiebreak to decide it. Casper RUUD, good 1-2. The lob now from Sock. Casper RUUD takes it out of the air, but Sock is there. Casper RUUD has to volley again, but Jack Sock is way out of the picture. Well dealt with there by RUUD. Got the overhead back, did Sock, but 15-love. Oh, thanks, yeah, Kathy. Yeah, I heard that, Federer, he talked to everybody, all the players involved, the captains of both sides, just to make sure that, they were all okay with him just playing the doubles and, making the exception. And everybody was fine with it, so he's Roger Federer. He can do what he likes. Oh, I'm not ready for tonight. I'm going to have to have a box of tissues and some ice cream, I think, while I'm watching this one. It's a good job I'm not commentating on the doubles, to be honest, because I don't think I can deal with it. I've got my tennis ball signed by Roger Federer as well. I'll just be clutching that. Oh gosh, I'm so sad. 40-love, Casper RUUD. And yes, well, I think you're saying, is it true about Djokovic playing in Astana? I think it is. I mean, Jean's saying here that Djokovic to play it starting the 3rd of October. I know he's playing Tel Aviv as well, isn't he, Novak Djokovic? But yes, I'm pretty sure he's playing in Astana as well. And there's a game to love. Jack Sock is convinced that this was out. And I don't think he's having a little laugh for the umpire about it. He can't challenge it, but it is a game to love for Casper RUUD to open up this second set. So there's a bit of confusion there with the lines, but it's gone the way of RUUD. And asking what about Andy? So Andy Murray is playing the opening match of the night session tonight. So he's playing in singles and he's playing Alex de Minaur. And well, there you go. Yeah, all the hype about Fidel but yeah, Murray de Minaur should be a good one as well. Really, really excited for both the night session matches. Yes, Sean. It's Roger Federer. He can do what he likes. Bookmark that. Oh, jealous. I don't have anything signed by Rafa. Yeah, the only thing I have signed by a tennis player is by Roger Federer, so it's not bad. But I'd love to get something by Rafa as well. But yeah, Gary, it makes sense, doesn't it? Really, I mean, he's because I mean, it's looking like he's going to be able to play the Australian. Is it? I don't think it's a definite yet, is it? But I think his chances are looking up for playing the Australian Open. I don't know, but well, in the event that he thinks he will be able to play it, he's going to want to get as many matches as possible in, right? Oh, what a point here! And eventually won by Jack Sock. Casper Ruud doing all the running. Yeah, don't worry, I've blocked them. I've blocked it. They won't be back. Well, hopefully, anyway. He did well to get to that drop shot, actually, Ruud. To be honest, almost didn't quite pick that up, but I had an open court to play with. Then Sock, second serve here for Sock. 30 love. Oh, he's double faulted Jack Sock. And that is double fault number 2 of the match. 30-15. No double faults yet for Casper Ruud. 4 aces for Ruud to just the 1 of Sock. So serving slightly better is Ruud. First serve percentage is up for Ruud as well. You see 86 compared to 63%. That's a better serve from Sock. The return lands on the line, though, from Ruud. And now the backhand is too good from Casper Ruud, and it's 30 all. Okay. Here comes Casper Ruud. He had a great start to this match. He raced out, won the first, 6 points of the match. Can he get off to a great start here in the second as well, Casper Ruud, for Team Europe? I'm going to have a look and see. I can't remember exactly what time they announce the players for each day, but they don't have. I don't think they have the players for tomorrow announced just yet. Okay, Casper Ruud is going to challenge this. Don't know if he's convinced about it or not. It was no out call came, but wants another look at it. And it did clip the line. So 40-30. Oh, here you go. You've heard it here from Marlene first. Family in Melbourne say Djokovic is being reported that he will be able to play. Well, I'm sure we'll keep you posted anyway with any news about Australia. That's a good first serve from Sock. Runs around for the 4-1+1. The backhand slice from Ruud. Sock now with the forehand down the line. Oh, it's too good. And he does get his opening game of the second set, Jack Sock. It is 1 apiece.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
Yeah, good point. I don't think many people are going to be rooting against Roger and Rafa today, are they? From regardless of where you are in the world. I hope he gets that win, Federer. I really do. Good serve from Ruud. Now the +1. He's at the net. Oh, but he's good. He's left it, and it was good because it was wide from Sock. 15 love. I suppose the good thing as well is, if Federer ends on a win tonight, because it's the Laver Cup, he doesn't have to play again. If he was playing at a slam, you just have to keep playing until he eventually lost. But he can possibly end on a win here. And then, not have to play again. Finds the first serve again, does Ruud. Now the forehand, the backhand from Sock is wide. 30 love. Love this. Yes, add the women. It really could. I think it could level the playing field in terms of the women. I'd love to see it anyway, to be honest. I'd love to see this as a mixed event. But yeah, you think of, so many great players Ons Jabeur, Naomi Osaka. You would have had the Williams sisters. You know, Coco Gauff. And that is Long from Sock. And it is 40 Love. Yeah, Evans and Lestienne in San Diego. I don't think many people will be watching that one, even if they are from Great Britain. What time is that one? That one is. It's not before 12:30 p.m. local time, so that would be. Oh, I think that would be on before Fidal, but and it's a game to love, I think, for Casper RUUD. And he's got a 2-1 lead in the second set now and leads by 1 set to love.
On the court, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Yeah, so you all chatting about the men's and the women's. So we've got the Billie Jean King Cup is the Davis Cup equivalent, really. And then we used to have the Hopman Cup, which was a mixed event, but now I don't know. I think it could be very exciting having this as a mixed event. Right, Casper RUUD, a set to the good. A set away from the first point for Team Europe. It is the 1st to 13. Matches on day 1 are all worth a single point for the win. Matches on day 2 worth 2 points, and on day 3 worth 3 points. 3 singles matches and a doubles match for both day 1 and day 2. And then day 3 will be 4 singles matches. In the event that it does get to 12-12, a final deciding match will be played. But it is the 1st to 13. Team Europe have won all 4 editions of this Laver Cup. So Team World looking to win this for the first time here in this 5th edition. And we've got the lob here from RUUD. Jack Sock takes the overhead out of the air, puts it away, no problem. 15 love. Hey Jane, good to see you again. So we've got a little picture of Stefano Tsitsipas here behind the scenes. He's getting ready for his match. He's up next playing Diego Schwartzman. Jack Sock, 15 love. That's a good serve. The return from Casper RUUD just about clears the net. But again, it's there for Jack Sock to put away. 30 love. Hey, Sam. Everybody's coming in now. It's great. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's get to 50 if we can. First of 4 matches here. We should be covering them all for you here on GTL. Hopefully I'll be doing all 3 singles, and then we've got Ben and JG doing the doubles for you later on tonight. Second serve here for Sock. Sock with the second. Oh, it's another double fault for Jack Sock. And it's double fault number 3 of the match now. 30-15. If this goes to a third set, a 10-point tiebreak to decide it. Just taking his time here, Jack Sock. I don't know if they got surely they have the shot clock here as well at Laver Cup. I haven't seen a shot clock around, but there must be one somewhere. Anyway, Sock, 30-15. That's a good first serve. The backhand return from RUUD is long. 40-15. Pretty pacey match, this one. Still not yet an hour played. Jack Sock looking to force that match tiebreak. Just clips the net there on the serve set, so we'll get another. Yeah, I'm not ignoring you, Jean. It's hard to keep up with all these comments, to be honest. I'm getting so many. What have I ignored? I do apologize, Jean. Ah, okay. It's true. We don't. Hey, Peaches. Good to see everybody. The lob here from RUUD is going to be long, and Jack Sock gets a game to 15, and it evens things up at 2 apiece in this second set.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
So, what was this stat here? It says ultimate defender, forehand and backhand, with some numbers. What does that even mean? Anyway, Casper RUUD, it's a let on the serve. I would have probably been an ace down the tee there. Sock wants another look at it. I think he's going to challenge this. I think he thinks that first serve was wide. Let's see. No, it clipped the line. Clipped a fair bit of the line as well. So it is another first serve. He gets the first serve away in the backhand return and the forehand from RUUD. I think he slightly mishit that, but it's a good shot. And then he comes in for the volley. 15 love. Kudermetova now 9th in the race, and she's still going as well over in Tokyo. 500 as well, so a chance for her to get even more points on the board. But she could be qualifying potentially, especially as you mentioned with Halep out as well with that injury. Oh, thanks, Alex. I'm gonna screenshot that, guys. I'm kidding. Okay, 15 love for Casper RUUD. Into the net goes Jack Sock. 30 love. Gary, New Hampshire is my kind of weather, I think. That suits me to a T, I think. New York, New Hampshire. I love the autumn and the winter stuff. People have given me flack on this before for saying that I hate summer, but I do. I love it. The winter that's coming. Coco Goff. Yeah, hang on. Let me get the WTA race live up actually, and have a look and see who's in a spot here. Second serve for RUUD, back and return. Now the cross cut from RUUD. It's just landed on the baseline. Now the slice backhand. The cross cut forehand from Sock. Forehand from RUUD. Down the line now goes Sock. The cross cut. It's just been called out. And it's a correction from the umpire here. And they're gonna have to replay the point. So the out call came. Umpire overruled. It was on the side of the umpire. Might be worth a challenge from Sock, but let's see. It was in. It was indeed in. That's a good overrule this time. So 30 love. Play the point again. So yes, let's see the live race. So we've got, of course, we know that Iga Swiatek and Ons Jabeur have already qualified, and an ace for Casper RUUD. Ace number 5 gives him 40 love. Then in the live race, anyway, we've got then Jessica Pegula is actually at number 3, Coco Gauff at 4, Garcia at 5, Sabalenka at 6, Kasatkina at 7, Halep at 8, though we know that she's out. Then, like you say, Kudermetova is there at 9, Sakari 10, Barossa 11, and you've got Keys, Bencic, Adadmaya. So still quite a few in the running to qualify for that year in championships, and it is a game to love for Casper RUUD. And he's back in front. He leads by 3 games to 2 now.
On the cloud, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Yeah, Garcia looking like she will qualify for the year-end championships, and it's mad. It really is. I mean, since she won that doubles title at Roland Garros with Kiki Mladenovic, her singles has just gone right back up. So yeah, she's 5th in the race currently, Garcia. So yeah, she's right up there. Looking like she could potentially qualify. And yeah, it's huge for her. Again, some shots here of London. Oh, bold here from Jean. Garcia's a fluke. It's mad because, like, we know the tennis she's capable of. She's done it before where she got into the top 5 in the world. We know she can play that way, but then she has just the biggest slump. I mean, how long did her slump last? It was a good few years, and it was crazy that she was just never getting seeded at slams and whatnot. And I don't know, she finds this form, this really good form, and then it just drops off. It's just a question of whether she can hold on to the form, really. So Jack Sock serving 2-3. Good first serve. Back on return from RUUD. Forehand from Sock. RUUD with the forehand cross court. Forehand cross court from Sock. RUUD goes back cross court as well. Now Sock with the forehand. The backhand from RUUD down the middle. Forehand from Sock. Backhand down the line goes RUUD. Cross court forehand from Sock. And into the net goes RUUD. He missed, thinking, well, I don't know, clipped the frame there on the racket or something. But 15 love. So we have got another singles match in the day session following this one. Stefanos Tsitsipas and Diego Schwartzman. We're probably getting ready to come on fairly soon. But Jack Sock needs to win this set. Yeah, it's a cracking matchup, isn't it? Emma Raducanu and Yelena Ostapenko in the semi-final of Seoul for a place in the final. I'm going to have to probably set my alarm for that one because it looks very, very good. Oh, into the net goes Sock. He ran around for that forehand. He had a lot of space to play with, and he's made the error. 15 all. Isn't it? I think that's what, that's what the big three are about, right? I mean, we know how good they are. But we know sometimes they can be beaten by a player who just plays better on the day, but they are consistent. They maintain that level, their baseline level, I suppose. Their level when they're not playing so well is just so much higher than everybody else's as well. It is that consistency and maintaining the level is what, like you say, sets the top players apart. But it is 30-15 here for Sock, as we see John McEnroe there applauding him on. Second serve for Sock. Obviously I didn't get to see much of them play. I've seen, clips and stuff on YouTube and whatnot, but he's seeming quite mellow so far, is John McEnroe. I've noticed he's mellowed out a little bit, but maybe let's see when the tournament gets a bit further in. Yeah, it can be quite confusing, the tournament, but like I say, we play 4 matches on each day 1, 2, and 3. Day 1 and 2, 3 singles, 1 doubles. Day 3 will be 4 singles. Matches on day 1 are worth a point each. Matches day 2 worth 2 points. Matches day 3 worth 3 points each. And it is the first team to reach 13 points that wins. Second serve for Sock. Backhand into the net goes RUUD. And Jack Sock even things up at 3 games apiece.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. Jack Sock.
So 3 games all, almost at 50 likes as well. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. RUUD serving at 3 all. So yeah, that was the format in terms of the points, and like we say, it's best of 3. But if it does go to a third set, instead of a set being played, it's a 10-point tiebreak to decide it. Each player has to play at least 1 singles match, but can't play more than 2 over the first 2 days. And at least 4 players from each team have to play doubles, but you can't play a doubles pairing more than once. And there you go. Jack Sock gets the first point on the serve of RUUD this time, as that one goes well into the tram lines from RUUD. I'm with you there as well, Sean. I'll definitely be supporting Emma there because I'm not a fan of the drama from Penko either. There you go. Ace down the tee from Casper RUUD. That is ace number, 6, I think, of the match. 15 all. He's serving well, is Casper RUUD today. Gets the first serve again, follows it up with the forehand into the corner, backhand cross-court from Sock. Cross-court backhand goes RUUD, runs around for a forehand Sock. RUUD has gone long. 15-30. 15-30. Well, here comes Sock. So we haven't got the schedule for tomorrow. So they announce who's going to be playing, sort of the evening or day before. So so far we only have today's singles matches, and Rafa's not playing in singles today. He's just playing the doubles, of course, with Federer against Tiafoe and Sock. So I'm sure, Rafa will be playing singles tomorrow. But yes, we don't know who that is yet. Hasn't been announced. Second serve here for RUUD. Runs around for the forehand. Into the net, though, it goes from Sock. He's running around a lot of backhands, Jack Sock. 30 all. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I mean, the way Casper RUUD came out, I thought he might run away with this, but he's making a match of it, Jack Sock. But he's got a bit of an inroad here on the service of RUUD. Good first serve. The block return from Sock. Oh, no, it was out. I thought it just landed on the baseline there, but it was long from Sock. Umpire confirms, and it is 40-30. Oh, can you imagine a Rafa Tiafoe rematch? That would just set the place on fire, wouldn't it? First serve again from RUUD, and the return is just wide. Hang on. Neither player know what's happening here. Oh, right. So, hang on. They're talking about a let here now on the serve. You can just hear John McEnroe in the background going, everyone heard it. I don't know what's going on here. I think a let, they heard the let on the serve, but the umpire didn't hear it, didn't call it. And the return had gone wide by Sock, so I think he's giving the game to RUUD, but... No, okay, they're going to replay the point. That's, I think, good sportsmanship from RUUD there, really. Hang on, let's... Yes, good sportsmanship from Casper RUUD there. He's given the let. The umpire didn't hear the let, but Casper RUUD said, yeah, no, it's fine. Casper didn't hear it either, actually, but he's going to serve again, so that's good from Casper RUUD. Second serve here. Oh, yeah, in the future, Alcaraz and Sinner for Team Europe at Laver Cup is... Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh, double fault from RUUD. Did that throw him a little bit? I don't know, but to deuce we go. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the way it generally always works. I mean, they kind of decide the day before. I don't know if they see how the previous day's matches have gone and whatnot, but yeah, it's kind of part of the excitement as well, I suppose. And Casper RUUD with a good serve there gets the advantage. And that is true. We were talking about the fact that his actual biggest title is he's won a Masters 1000 Sock, and whereas RUUD hasn't won. Obviously, he's been to Grand Slam finals, but yeah, he made the year-end tour finals as well, didn't he, Jack Sock? So he didn't just win that Paris Masters. And Casper RUUD eventually comes through the game after, well, some good sportsmanship and a questionable let. He does indeed manage to serve himself out of trouble, and he is back in front, Casper RUUD, 4-3.
On the court, you'll be singing the blues. He got the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
Just getting some pictures here of Rafa, Andy, Stefanos, and Cam Norrie all eating some lunch together. But it is Stefanos who is the next up for Team Europe. Faces Diego Schwartzman. But yeah, that was a good dig out of a little bit of a hole there for RUUD, given everything that happened. But it is 4-3. Sock to serve. So he's coming from behind in both of these sets, Sock, with RUUD having the advantage of serving first. Let's see what's going on over in Metz, by the way. I did mention that Sonego took the opening set against Corda, and he is serving for the match now, Lorenzo Sonego, at 5-4. Good first serve from Sock. Oh, he's made the error there on the +1, Sock. The forehand's gone long. And what's he doing here? Is he just changing a racket, maybe? Jack Sock? Yeah, he's going for a racket change here, but it is love 15. Oh, thanks for this, Gary. The matches for the next day must be announced by 1 hour after the present day matches end. Okay, there you go. I wasn't sure the exact timing, but there you go. Within an hour of the last match played. So yeah, keep an eye on it, and I'm sure they'll announce them after the doubles. So love 15 on the serve of Sock. Forehand goes Sock. Backhand cross-court for RUUD. Backhand cross-court Sock. Runs around for a forehand. Now does RUUD. The backhand again from Sock down the middle. Forehand from RUUD. Backhand. Oh, just clears the net from Sock. The forehand now from RUUD. Sock goes down the line. Backhand down the line from RUUD. Cross-court now goes Sock. Forehand from RUUD. This is a good rally here. Oh, he's managed to find the line, Casper RUUD again. Oh, then he pulls the forehand in. Casper RUUD. He's got love 30 now. That was a really good rally, and then eventually just wound it up. Did the inside in forehand. And now he's got a chance. If he can break here and serve for it, give Team Europe the first point of this Laver Cup. Although you remember, Jack Sock did manage to get himself out of a love 40 hold in the opening set at a pretty crucial point. Gets the first serve. The forehand block return from RUUD is just long. 15-30. Yes, almost 50 likes, everybody. Please hit the like button if you haven't already, and let's get to 50. Subscribe to the channel as well if you don't already, because you'll get notified of great matches like this. You know, Laver Cup, Grand Slams. Even I've done a couple of 250s this week. This always tends to be played, and we will be here for most of it. Second serve here for Sock. Backhand return from RUUD. Forehand for Sock. Backhand cross-court goes RUUD. Backhand cross-court Sock. Now the backhand again from RUUD. Cross-court again goes Sock. Now the forehand from RUUD. Oh, he's just gone long. He's going to challenge it, RUUD. That was a chance. He was trying to do the same as the last point, I think, was bringing that inside in forehand. And he's overcooked it. See what Hawkeye has to say. It was indeed out. So from love 30, 30 all. One challenge remaining for Team Europe. So can Sock even things up here now at 4 apiece. Oh, is Casper RUUD going to break? Finds the first serve. The block forehand return is just long again from RUUD. And that's a couple now that have gone long. Hey, there's Roger Federer. And it is 40-30. So Jack Sock a point to even this up. Doesn't find the first serve. I'd forgotten about Dimitrov winning the tour finals. Oh, I'm a fan of Dimitrov. And yeah, he's up at number 3 in the world. I didn't realize he hadn't beat any of the big 3 all year when he did that, though. And to the net goes RUUD. And Sock does dig himself out of a love 30 hole. And it is 4 games apiece.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
So 4 games apiece, business end of the second set. Are we going to see a straight sets win for Europe, or are we going to have our first match tiebreak? That's a good first serve from RUUD. The return goes long, 15-love. Oh, sorry, just dropping my mic here. First shot after the serve, points 70% on the forehand, 62% on the backhand for RUUD, 66 on the forehand for Jack Sock, 48% on the backhand. Another good serve down the tee. Comes in for the forehand. Jack Sock lobs it up, takes it out of the air, Casper RUUD, and it's a clean winner, 30-love. Kathy, you're making dog food sound nice there. That sounds nice. Makes my cereal for breakfast this morning sound mediocre, but there you go. 30-love, Casper RUUD. Oh, just misses the first serve. Just the single double fault. 6 aces for RUUD so far. Jack Sock and more double faults than aces for the American. Second serve, that backhand return is going to go well long from Sock. He tried to come in and take it, but well overcooked it. And 40-love. Here's the crowd now. Trying to get, well, RUUD over the line, maybe. Presumably they'd be in favour of Team Europe, being from London. Casper RUUD is at the net. Oh, but Jack Sock with a passing shot. Not so fast, says Jack Sock. 40-15. Let's see this again. Casper RUUD, there's a nice little half volley there, but Jack Sock with the backhand down the line. Okay, Casper RUUD. Net on the first serve. Oh, MJ, I'm so sorry about that. It's really tough, isn't it? A member of your family, aren't they? I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when I lose mine. Oh, Casper RUUD, I think he had a little slip there, but he's recovered very well. And now the forehand down the line, the inside and forehand again from Casper RUUD, and he does secure a 5-4 lead, and Jack Sock finds himself having to serve to stay in this. But Casper RUUD is in a very good position here for Team Europe.
On the card, you'll be singing the blues. He had the shots, he don't know how to lose. It's eating up, cause he's lighting the fuse. It's Casper RUUD. It's Casper RUUD.
And yeah, indeed, thanks, Sean. The first quarterfinal over in Metz has gone the way of Lorenzo Sonego. 6-4, 6-4 over Sebastian Korda. So he is the first semi-finalist over there. The next match now, there will be Arthur Rinderknecht and Hubert Hurkacz for the second quarterfinal. We've got the semi-finals all set up in Asia for the women. Maria versus Alexandra and Ostapenko Raducanu for Seoul, the 250. And in Tokyo, the 500 is Samsonova versus Zhang Shui. And then Zhang Qinwen versus Kudermetova are the other semi-finals. We've also got San Diego going on, but that won't be starting for a little while yet. The quarterfinals of that to be played. But I think most of the focus here will be on Laver Cup for this weekend. Got a cracking weekend of matches and tennis. So Jack Sock serving to stay alive in this opening match of this year's Laver Cup. Looking for the first point on the board is Casper RUUD. Worth a single point. The matches on this first date. Second serve Sock. Forehand return from RUUD. Backhand crosscourt goes Sock. Backhand from RUUD. Forehand from Sock now. RUUD runs for the forehand. Crosscourt goes Sock. Forehand. Oh, it's in from RUUD. The slice now from Sock. Runs around the forehand crosscourt. For RUUD. Sock again finding the lines. What are the angles in this rally? Goodness me. RUUD is still getting the ball back. Oh, eventually goes long. I was going to say, how did he manage to get that one back? That was a good rally. Just pulling each other from side to side there. eventually goes the way of Jack Sock, 15 love. Oh, who beats who? Andy Murray or Alex de Minaur? It's going to be a tough one. I don't know whether, Andy Murray with the local support, Team Europe on his side. I might have to back Andy Murray for that one, but I think it's going to be like you say, very competitive match. Definitely. I mean, de Minaur, I think, actually leads the head-to-head. I think they've only played once. De Minaur won that one. Good first serve from Sock. Backhand return, forehand from Sock. Backhand from RUUD. Sock goes cross-court. RUUD goes cross-court. Oh, drop shot from Sock into the net. 15 all. Oh, I like this stat. Zheng Shuai, the first Chinese player to advance to the semi-finals in Tokyo since Li Na. Oh, I was a huge fan of Li Na back in the day. She used to be one of my favorite players. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Zheng Shuai, and now she's been joined by a second Chinese player in Qinwen Zheng. So yeah, it's great for Chinese tennis, especially with some of the young ones. Well, of course, yeah, Zheng Qinwen is one of the young ones coming through. We've also got the Wang Jingyu. It's looking up. Oh, into the net goes Sock. 15-30, and now he's 2 points away. 2 points away, Casper RUUD, from getting the first win for Team Europe. And yes, we have hit 50 likes. Thank you very much, everybody who's hit that button. And I'm with you there. I think I'm going to be rooting for a Zheng Shuai and then a Qinwen Zheng final, to be honest. And then I think it would be great either way there. But it'd be great to see Qinwen win it. So talented at 19 years old, and can't wait to see what she achieves. But yeah, it's been a good tournament over there in Tokyo. And serves himself out of trouble this time. Sock, 30 all. Oh, there's Rod Laver in the background. The only man to achieve the calendar. Was it the calendar Grand Slam twice he did, didn't he? Rod the Rocket Laver, who's this cup is named after. 30 all, Jack Sock still under pressure here. Casper RUUD on the brink of victory. Gets the block return in play. The forehand from Sock. Backhand from RUUD. Sock goes cross-court. RUUD goes cross-court. Sock now takes it down the line. The backhand cross-court from RUUD runs around a forehand to Sock. RUUD, it's a shank from Casper RUUD, and it's 40-30. Jack Sock. So, possible chance there for RUUD, but yeah, just clip the frame. So a point for 5 all now. We're going to see a match tiebreak here. Oh, we'll let on the first survey for Sock. Don't know what the crowd are laughing about there. Maybe the ball kid? I'm not sure. Anyway, let on the first serve, 40-30 is a right smile there from Jack Sock as well. Oh, just wide, I think, on the serve from Sock. Oh, yeah, yin and yang final. I remember you talking about that on the previous stream. Yeah, Zheng and Zheng. I'd love to see that. Second serve. Backhand return from RUUD. Forehand from Sock. Backhand cross-court goes RUUD. The forehand, inside in forehand from Sock. RUUD is there. Sock now with the forehand again. RUUD running from side to side, but he's getting these balls back in play. The forehand now from Sock. Backhand slice from RUUD. Drop shot from Sock. RUUD is there, but the drop... No, he goes down the line, sorry. But Sock manages to pass him. So... How did he do that? And Jack Sock evens things up at 5 games apiece. What a point there from Jack Sock.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
So, RUUD to guarantee himself at least a match tiebreak here. 5 all. Tiafo with these reactions. It's just brilliant. Casper RUUD serving at 5 all. Hour and 24 minutes for this match so far. Second serve. Stefanos Tsitsipas waiting in the wings, as is Diego Schwartzman. Second serve. Oh, it's a double fault for RUUD. And that is his second of the match. Love 15. Went for the serve out wide there. Just a bit too wide. So Casper RUUD, love 15. Doesn't get the first serve again. Maybe the first serve percentage just coming down a little bit. He's been serving so well, RUUD. Second serve, down the tee, forehand return, a short ball. Oh, he's overcooked the forehand, Casper RUUD, and it's love 30 now for Jack Sock. What was he doing on that forehand, Casper RUUD? Was well wide. And now Jack Sock with a half chance. Under pressure here now, Casper RUUD, love 30. Can't buy a first serve in this game either. Second serve, RUUD. It's a huge point, surely. Oh, he's double faulted. Casper RUUD, what has happened to him in this game? This is a terrible game from Casper RUUD, and it's 3 break points for Jack Sock with double fault number 3. 2 of them coming in this game. So really, I don't know, he's just lost his focus here, RUUD. Can he get himself out of trouble? Finds a first serve. Follows it up with the backhand cross court. Jack Sock with the backhand. Now the forehand from RUUD. Sock with the backhand. Short ball. And he's overcooked the forehand. And Jack Sock breaks to love. A very loose game from Casper RUUD. And now Jack Sock will serve to take us into a match tiebreak.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
Distinct possibility Team World could go up 3-love today. Well, I wouldn't have expected it in this one, to be honest. I really thought Casper RUUD would fly through this one, but as it is, Jack Sock is right in this now. And Tsitsipas and Schwartzman, we know they've had some heck of a matches already this year, so that is going to be very competitive, as is Murray de Minaur. So it's not done and dusted this for Team Europe. Oh, scripted. You know what? I don't know. I don't want to be cynical and think that. But I don't know. Yeah, Casper just fell asleep in that game. I really don't know. It's not like him, really, to throw that kind of game in, Casper RUUD. We haven't seen that of him of late. You can see Stefanos Tsitsipas here just warming up in the waves. But it is Jack Sock serving at 6-5 to take us into with a decider. Casper RUUD needs to wake up. But yeah, credit to Sock. Serving for the set here. He's played a good set of tennis. Gets the first serve. Comes in for the serve and volley. But RUUD with the lob. Jack Sock puts it away. Gets the overhead. Does Jack Sock. And a huge roll there from Team World supporters. 15-love. He's used that quite a bit, the serve and volley in this match as Jack Sock. Yeah, indeed, reminder to you all, 10-point tiebreak. If it goes to a set or we don't play a third set, it is just the 10-point tiebreak. Oh, Jack Naughty predicting RUUD's going to win. You'd still have to favour RUUD if this does go to the match tiebreak. Second serve here for Sock. Backhand cross court from RUUD on the return. The forehand. Oh, it's good from Jack Sock. 30-love. Oh, I like this. Jung said at the start of the year she had the level to be top 30 and is 1 win away from the top 30. That is brilliant, and she deserves it. She's definitely playing like a top 30 player. I mean, she's beaten top 10 players. She's very, very good, and that's brilliant for her. And I can't wait to see what she does, to be honest. Chance to get into the final in Tokyo. Second serve here for Sock. But he is 2 points away from the 10-point tiebreak. Oh, double fault from Jack Sock. That is double fault number 4 now, and he's going to challenge it. But I think that was long from Sock. Don't forget to hit the like button if you are watching. Let's see what Hawkeye say. It was just out from Sock, so it will be a double fault. Double fault number 4 brings up 30-15. One challenge remaining for Sock, although, well, we'll get an additional one in the tiebreak anyway. Still 2 points away from evening this at a set apiece. It's a good serve. Stretches for the return. Now the forehand from Sock. RUUD lobs it up. Sock takes the overhead out of the air again. And now he's got 2 set points, Jack Sock. 2 set points. 40-15. He's really turned this around, Sock. Against the number 2 in the world, top-ranked player of Team Europe, Casper RUUD. Could be having to fight for his life here. Finds the first serve, backhand return, forehand from Sock, backhand from RUUD down the middle. Forehand cross-court goes Sock, backhand cross-court RUUD. Drop shot from Sock, RUUD can't get there. And it is a match tiebreak. The second set is won by Jack Sock by 7-5. And we have got a 10-point tiebreak to decide this first match of Laver Cup 2022.
He's the man on the block. Got the key to the lock. He can always cause a shock. It's Jack Sock. It's Jack Sock.
Yeah, it's true, because they've never met each other, these two, on the ATP Tour, so whoever wins this would have the positive head-to-head. And it could be Jack Sock. It all depends how this tiebreak is going to go. And Casper RUUD is going to have to play a lot better than he did serving at 5-all if he wants to get the first point on the board for Team Europe. And indeed, yeah, Sock has been a top 10 player. He's been to the year-end championships. He's won a Masters 1000. He hasn't had the form of late, and Casper RUUD is the in-form player, world number 2, Grand Slam finalist twice already this year at Roland Garros and the US Open. 51-minute set, that. First serve points won, 83% for RUUD, 76% for Sock, 79% first serves in for RUUD, and 64% Sock. So it's better on serve for RUUD, but it is Sock who's come away with it in the end, after all. And, well, I think they're taking just a little bit of time here ready before the match tiebreak, because we're just getting some slow motion replays of the set. Presumably, maybe they'll be having a chat with the rest of their team, the captains, Bjorn Borg and John McEnroe. Yeah, but Team World love that. Right, now the umpire's called the match tiebreak. 1.5 hours for this one. It'll be RUUD to kick it off. First to 10, remember, not 7 in this one. Good first serve. Gets the return and play to Sock. Another forehand from RUUD. The drop, well, short ball from Sock. And RUUD's missed the forehand. And it's 1-0 Team World. And RUUD has really just fallen away here. He's going to have to pick himself up. First mini break of the match tiebreak goes to Jack Sock. And Sock will now serve. So yeah, sorry, the scoreboard, the live scoreboard there is just needs to catch up a little bit. There you go. There it is. Jack Sock 1-0 for Team World. Second serve here for Sock. Into the net it goes. Oh yes, I haven't asked your predictions for this tiebreak. We've already got one first here from Jean. RUUD 10-6. And that return of serve has gone wide from RUUD, and it's 2-0 to Jack Sock. Right, predictions for this. Who's going to get the first point for their team? they've got your pressure points one. 16 for Sock, 11 for RUUD. Don't really know what they count as pressure points, but there you go. Yeah, Sock 10-0 from second serve for Sock. Really, I don't know what's happened to Casper RUUD since the back end of that second set. Second serve, Sock, forehand return from RUUD, forehand from Sock. RUUD with the forehand cross court, Sock with the forehand again. RUUD goes back down the middle, forehand from Sock. Cross court goes RUUD, backhand slice from Sock. RUUD with the incentive forehand, the forehand again from Sock, forehand from RUUD. Backhand on the line now from Sock, forehand on the line from RUUD. Backhand on the line from Sock. RUUD goes, oh, he's missed it. That one, Casper RUUD, and it's 3-0 to Team World. MJ thinks Sock 10-5, tennis is RUUD 10-6. Well, first 3 points have gone the way of Team World here. He's really turned this around, Sock, and don't know what's happened to Casper RUUD. Not Borg, McEnroe on his feet. So Casper RUUD needs to get a point here in this match tiebreak. And he's missed the first serve. I just didn't see this coming from RUUD, honestly. I didn't think his level would drop this way. Second serve, forehand return from Sock. Backhand cross court goes RUUD. Backhand cross court Sock. Runs around for the forehand as RUUD. Forehand, oh, he's mishit that one as Jack Sock. So RUUD has got a point on the board in this match tiebreak. 3-1 Team World. It is still just the single mini break. With the average forehand topspin speed. So it's considerably, well, it's down for Casper RUUD. It's 5 miles an hour less from that second set, from the first. Gets the first serve this time, Casper RUUD, and it pays off for him. So he's in touching distance now. 3-2 Team World. Still the mini break, but it looks a lot better than 3-0. Oh, some harsh comments, guys, about Casper RUUD. He's still in this one. Being, the tiebreak to 10 as well might give him a bit more time to try and play his way into it, but he's going to have to find something quick. But Jack Sock back serving at 3-2. Second serve, that goes long. Second serve, Sock. Backhand return, RUUD. Forehand drop shot from Sock. RUUD is there. Sock with the volley lob. RUUD runs back for it. Hits the tweener. Jack Sock. Oh, he's put the overhead into the net, Sock. Oh my goodness. And Casper RUUD has got the mini break back. What a point. Casper RUUD with the tweener. And he's come away with the point. It is 3 apiece as we change ends. What a point from Casper RUUD, and the error from Sock. He had the chance to put that overhead away. So, Team Europe are back in this. Oh, we've got all of Team Europe here now. We've got Djokovic, Federer, Nadal. Murray's there. Tsitsipas is there. They're all there. So, exactly. That wasn't so boring. The tweener lob. Jean reckons Sock's going to choke it away. Well, could that missed overhead there just be the turning point in this match tiebreak? It is 3 apiece. Sock with the serve. Let's on the first serve. What's going through the head of these guys? I don't know. I love this whole team environment thing. I think it's brilliant. Oh, some of the crowd thought that was a double fault there, but first was a let, so it's a second serve for Sock. Forehand return from RUUD. Forehand from Sock into the net. And now it's RUUD who's ahead the mini break. And the racket of Jack Sock goes flying because RUUD from 3-0 down is now 4-3 and a mini break up. And he's going to have 2 serves as well here, Casper RUUD. Jack Sock just kind of tossing his racket aside. So, advantage is back to Team Europe. Casper RUUD, the serve. Misses the first. Second serve, RUUD. Can he consolidate that mini break? Second serve, backhand return, Sock. RUUD gets the short ball, the forehand. He comes into the net now, and Sock's gone wide with the passing shot, and it's 5-3 now. Casper RUUD has a bit of daylight. 5-3, RUUD, and he's got another serve as well. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching along and subscribe to the channel. We will be covering all of this Laver Cup for you over these 3 days. And this is the first match, looking for the first point for either Team Europe or Team World. Good serve down the tee from Casper RUUD, and he's 6-3 up now. Casper RUUD has won the last 6 points in a row from 3-0 down. And he's, 4 points away now. So pressure's right back on Jack Sock. 6 points in a row for RUUD in this tiebreak. It's the first of 10, remember, in this match tiebreak. So work to do here for Jack Sock. 6-3, Team Europe. Doesn't find the first serve, goes long. Second serve, Sock. Finds the second serve, backhand return from RUUD. Now the forehand, it's too good from Sock. That's much better. And he stops the run of points from Casper RUUD. 6-4 now to Team Europe. It's a big, big forehand there from Sock. Got Watchalong telling him to back himself. So we'll have another serve here, Sock. Let's look at that forehand again. There's a 94-mile-an-hour forehand winner from Sock. So can he get himself back to within a point of RUUD? Second serve as that clips the net and goes long. Second serve, forehand return from RUUD. Oh, we've got a shank from Jack Sock, and it's another mini break for Casper RUUD. And now Casper RUUD has put Team Europe 7-4 to the good in this tiebreak. He's got 2 serves now to give himself a potential match point. Casper RUUD has really turned this around. I mean, from the back end of that second set, Sock had all the momentum. Won the first 3 points of this tiebreak, and now RUUD has come back. 7-4, it's a good serve. The backhand slice return, the short ball, RUUD with the forehand. Sock, volley from RUUD. Sock is there. RUUD, he's passed him. Jack Sock has passed Casper RUUD, and Sock gets one of the mini breaks back. It is 7-5, Team Europe. And they'll change ends once again after 12 points. After every 6 points, we get the change of ends. But he's still 2 points to the good, Casper RUUD, with a serve here. I'm just going to replay here at the net. It was I don't know. He felt like he was just static there at the net a little bit, RUUD, and just stuck. And that backhand pass down the line from Sock was too good. And acknowledged there by RUUD as well, I think. Or was that a slap of annoyance from RUUD? I can't quite tell. Slow motion. So 6-4. Sorry, not 6-4. That's the backhand winner stat. 6-4. 7-5. Good serve. The block backhand return from Sock. Forehand from RUUD is into the net. Casper RUUD. Casper RUUD can't believe it. He's just gift wrapped the second mini break right back to Sock. He's dumped the forehand into the net, and Sock is back on serve. 7-6. Team Europe. You cannot believe this. So it is anyone's game once again. 7-6, Team Europe. Finds the first serve, the block return from RUUD, forehand from Sock, backhand cross-court RUUD, forehand cross-court Sock, backhand from RUUD, forehand cross-court Sock, RUUD goes back cross-court, Sock goes down the line, he's at the net, Sock, Casper RUUD tries to pass him, and into the net goes the volley from Jack Sock, and the mini break is back to Team Europe. It is 8-6. 8-6, Team Europe now. Drama, I know, isn't it? And you're all right. We're all entitled to your opinions. And it's not too bad. Calling someone washed up isn't too bad, I suppose. But well, it does honestly. Like if they could have scripted anything, it would be this kind of drama, wouldn't it? This is exactly what they would be hoping for, the Laver Cup. But as it stands, Casper RUUD 2 points away for Team Europe. 6-8. Jack Sock serving. Finds the first serve, the forehand return. Sock with the forehand cross-court. RUUD gets it back. Now the backhand slice from Sock. Oh, and into the net goes RUUD. And you feel like that might have been a chance for Casper RUUD. It's still a mini break, though, for Team Europe, 8-7. With some great angles there. And he was at that there. He could have just tried to pass Sock, and he couldn't quite get it over the net. Rafa Nadal, a little shrug there. But he's going to have 2 serves. It's on his racket now, Casper RUUD. 8-7. Second serve, that's just long. Hour and 46 minutes for this. They could not have scripted it any better, really, could they? Second serve, forehand return from Sock. Forehand from RUUD. Forehand from Sock. Forehand from RUUD down the middle. Just not cleared the net from Sock. Oh, that net court. I think they both had their heart in their mouths then. But it is match point for Team Europe. 9-7. Where's my match point button? I've lost my match point button. I don't think I have it. I don't think I've got a match point button. Well, okay. It is match point Team Europe 9-7, and it's on the serve of Casper RUUD. Second serve. Smile there from Federer. Love to know what he's saying there. Second serve, RUUD. Match point. Finds the serve. Forehand return from Sock. Forehand from RUUD. It's so clean. Winner. And Casper RUUD eventually gets over the line. He does it in the match tiebreak. And it looked iffy there. I mean, Sock went 3-love up in that tiebreak. RUUD wins the next 6 points in the bounce and eventually gets over the line 10-7 in the third. And that means the first point of this year's Laver Cup goes to Team Europe. It is 1-0. But Casper RUUD finally, eventually, getting over the line and getting the win for Europe over Jack Sock of Team World. The next singles matchup on this court will be Stefanos Tsitsipas for Team Europe against Diego Schwartzman for Team World. Hopefully, I'm going to be streaming that one for you as well. Just double check that we can set it up. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed, jump over on that one for you now for the next singles match. But it is 1-0 for Team Europe as Casper RUUD gets the win in 3, 6-4, 5-7, 10-7. So stick with us for the rest of the Laver Cup. We'll be bringing you the other matches as well. Hopefully you can jump on the next stream. But for now, it is Team Europe who are a point to the good, and I'll catch you on the next match. Thank you, everybody, for watching.